The pre-2017 period was full of crimes. You had a lot of criminal activities in the entire state. डीजीपी साहब, आपको पूरा अधिकार है और पूरी स्वतंत्रता है, आप अपने ढंग से उत्तर प्रदेश को चलाएं.
Yeah, I read that the response time for 112 was reduced from 16-17 minutes.
23 minutes to 10 minutes. ये कहना बिल्कुल गलत है कि encounter राज था. There was not a single fake encounter.
Welcome to Indian Masterminds, and we are talking to Mr. O.P. Singh, the former Director General of Police UP, former Director General of NDRF and CISF. He has had a long stint in the police, very able and very decorated officer. Today we are going to talk to him about his stint as DGP of UP, NDRF and CISF. So a warm welcome to you, Mr. Singh.
Thank you once again.
So, sir, tell me, first we'll talk about the DGP of UP and the way you took up the assignment and started 112 and a number of other initiatives.
Right.
Then we'll come to NDRF and CISF.
Okay. I was DG CISF in Government of India.
Right.
And this was between 2016 to 2018 January. Yogi Adityanath became Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh in March 2017.
Right.
I had never expected that I would be drafted for UP DG-ship. I never expected that. Mr. Sulkhan Singh was the DGP and he had few months to go for retirement. So he retired in December 2017 after getting an extension of 3 months. In the last week of December, I got a message from the government that the CM wants to meet you. The CM wants to appoint you as DGP of the state. That was a great news for me. Every IPS officer wants to be the chief of police organizations and knows the state. So I said, I'll have to get repatriated first from the Government of India. The Government of India has to accept it. And ultimately, after 15 days, I was relieved and I joined in last week of January 2018 as DGP UP. If you look at the entire scenario about which I have mentioned in my book also, the pre-2017 period was full of crimes. You had a lot of criminal activities in the entire state. Communal disturbances, heinous crimes. Communal riot took place in Muzaffarnagar. That was one of the deadliest communal riots.
That was 2011-12.
2013.
13.
And so all these things were, the state was plagued by all these activities. And when Mr. Yogi Adityanath came as Chief Minister, he had the very clear priority that the state has to limp back to normalcy so far as the law and order situation is concerned. And when I met him for the first time as DGP UP, he was very clear. In fact, I like his leadership for one reason, that his vision is very clear and he was clear that what he ought to do and what he ought not to do. So he told me that DGP साहब, आपको पूरा अधिकार है और पूरी स्वतंत्रता है, आप अपने ढंग से उत्तर प्रदेश को चलाएं और मैं एकदम नहीं चाहूँगा कि किसी भी तरह का राजनीतिक हस्तक्षेप हो. जो रूल ऑफ लॉ कहता है, जो कानून कहता है, उसको आप कीजिए और जितने भी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं या जो भी चैलेंजेस हैं वो दैट शुड कम थ्रू यू. You are the chief. You are the chief of the force. You have to decide. And that was a big challenge for me because for a state like UP, जैसा मैंने पहले कहा कि 23 करोड़ की आबादी का एक स्टेट जो विश्व के 5 देशों के बराबर है और इसका नंबर आता है, उस स्टेट में कई तरह के प्रॉब्लम्स हैं और अभी मुश्किल से 8 महीने पहले ही वो स्टेट जो है वो दूसरे तरीके से गुजर रहा था. उस स्टेट को एक तरह से एक बहुत ही इंस्टीट्यूशनल वे में बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से एक सुरक्षा की भावना पैदा करना और लोगों में इस प्रकार का वातावरण पैदा करना कि क्रिमिनल्स जो हैं वो
उनमें
भय पैदा हो सिस्टम के बारे में, लॉ के बारे में, कानून के बारे में और निर्दोष आदमियों को तंग न किया जाए, उनके बारे में भी एक उत्साह रहे कि द गवर्नमेंट इज डूइंग एवरीथिंग to protect the life and property of the citizens. That's a big, tall order. And I said, we must start doing it. And I, for the first time, I thought that I must show and display my leadership qualities to almost 3.5 lakhs of policemen.
Right.
So I started having a very extensive interactions with the officers. I was quite clear what I have to do and what I have not to do.
You made WhatsApp groups and
I made WhatsApp group. I had a very open channels of communications. I had the teamwork galvanized. I knew that what is to be done, everything has to be done collectively. I cannot do it on my own.
right.
And third thing is that the communication should not be disrupted. It has to be there. Then on the top of it, the worst one thing that I wanted to be very clear about is that UP police needs to be refined, needs to be re-energized, and needs to be upgraded
Right.
technologically and intellectually. That's why I went for technological upgradation in 112 and so many things. The response time, look at the
Yeah,
response time.
I read that the response time for 112 was reduced from 16, 17 minutes
23 minutes to 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It was a great, and then we tried to have integration of various systems. GRP was integrated, emergency systems were integrated, women's safety was the 1090 was integrated. So
Right.
all these things were integrated and made a part of it. Then you have on the top of it, you have the knowledge partnership. जो भी मैंने अपग्रेडेशन की बात की, मैंने IIT कानपुर को वो किया,
Right.
IIM इंदौर को किया. सो इन सब इंस्टीट्यूशंस के माध्यम से मैंने इंटेलेक्चुअल एक एडवांसमेंट करने की कोशिश की. तो ऑन द वन हैंड यू हैड द टेक्नोलॉजिकल अपग्रेडेशन, ऑन द अदर हैंड यू हैड द नॉलेज पार्टनरशिप टू फील दैट यू आर ऑन द राइट ट्रैक. एंड उसके बाद जो बेसिक पुलिसिंग होती है, उस बेसिक पुलिसिंग को अदेयर करके, एंड एट द सेम टाइम रिवॉर्ड्स एंड पनिशमेंट्स, it has to be at the top level. If anyone does anything wrong, he has to be taken to task. But if anyone does very good thing, commendable job, he has to be appreciated.
I remember two things from the book. One is your first act was to send 2 officers to different police stations and check
Yes.
the readiness, whether they are lodging FIRs, and based on the input, you created a SOP.
Correct. You know, these two young officers, Himanshu Kumar and Gupta, उन दोनों को मैंने भेजा और मैंने कहा कि एक रियलिटी चेक करो कि पेट्रोल पार्टीज हैं कि नहीं हैं, पिकेट्स वगैरह ठीक से हैं कि नहीं हैं, ऑफिसर्स आर ऑन द मूव और नॉट. एंड दे गिव मी अ रियलिटी चेक कि थिंग्स आर नॉट that way, that things are not the way they should be, they ought to be. And then they said कि no, standard operating procedures होना चाहिए. और थानों का क्या होना चाहिए, आज जो हम बात कर रहे हैं कि CUG उठाना चाहिए, वो उसी सब से शुरू हुआ कि हर एक आदमी को अटेंड करना है एक ऑफिशियल कॉल, और बहुत सारी चीज़ों को हमने उसमें सम्मिलित किया. और यही कारण है कि धीरे धीरे और एक क्लोजर सुपरविजन, एक लीडरशिप का जो है, मैंने कहा कि द DGP इज नॉट ओनली द लीडर, even the SHO is a leader at local level.
Right.
The circle officer, the SPs, ये हमने शुरू किया उस समय.
And the second incident I remember from the book is about you going somewhere and finding an injured person and taking him to the hospital.
Yeah, that was there in one of the visits, in the morning visits. I saw a man injured, and then I took him to the hospital because that was something I ought to do as a citizen. Not only as a police officer, but even as a citizen.
You could have called up an ambulance.
I could have called an ambulance. I could have called 112 also. But that was, I said, you know, he needed an immediate attention. So I took him and then I brought him to the hospital.
So that is set an example by the leader for the followers to follow.
Yes. And there were other examples I could lead. I believed in leading by example and said that no, there has to be more and more interaction with the subordinate staff. And I started a concept called Cop of the Month. पूरे महीने में कौन किसने थाने पे अच्छा काम किया है, वो SHO डिक्लेयर करेगा. He will be the right man. He will be the cop of the month, and he should be recognized. Similarly, हमने उन लोगों को एक इनफॉर्मल में जो अच्छे ऑफिसर्स और मेन थे, उनको हमने खाने पे बुलाया कि चलो लेट्स हैव अ कम्युनिटी लंच और कम्युनिटी डिनर. अपने DGP हेडक्वार्टर पे हमने डिफरेंट रैंक्स के ऑफिसर्स को चाय पे बुलाया कि लेट्स हैव अ चाय चर्चा ऑन चाय, कि हम क्या हाउ डू वी इम्प्रूव, हाउ डू वी गो फ्रॉम हियर. तो इस तरह के इनफॉर्मल एंड फॉर्मल डिस्कशंस को हमने मद्देनजर रखते हुए बहुत सी चीज़ों को करने की कोशिश की कि किस प्रकार हम एक इंस्टीट्यूशनल वे में हम यूपी पुलिस को इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं और इसको हम सेंसिटिव बना सकते हैं।
ये सर, ये जो आपका पीरियड था as DGP UP was also marked by what media called encounter Raj. How true is that?
It's not true. It's
So,
not at
so
all
many,
true.
all the criminals,
I'll tell you,
they were
Sharadji.
being eliminated,
Yes.
and the chief minister also means regaled in telling people that कि देखो इतने encounters हमने कर दिए, इतने मार दिए, सब भाग गए, या तो यूपी छोड़ के भाग गए या मार दिए गए हैं।
ये कहना बिल्कुल गलत है कि इनकाउंटर राज था, क्योंकि मैंने खुद देखा कि उस समय क्रिमिनल्स जो हैं वो उसके पहले जितने भी हिनस जो बहुत ही ड्रेडेड क्रिमिनल्स थे, दे वर डूइंग देयर वर्क इन अ वेरी वॉलेंट मैनर। और हमने हमेशा कहा कि एक एग्रेसिव पुलिसिंग होनी चाहिए जिसमें लोगों की सुरक्षा जो है वो सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है। और इस एग्रेसिव पुलिसिंग का मतलब ये नहीं कि आप इनकाउंटर करें, इसका मतलब है कि यू इंगेज विद द क्रिमिनल्स, यू टेक देम टू टास्क, समन भेजिए, वारंट भेजिए, उनके साथ इंगेजमेंट कीजिए कि क्यों नहीं, वाई दे आर नॉट बीइंग अरेस्टेड। जिन्होंने बड़े बड़े क्राइम किए हैं, जो टॉप 10 क्रिमिनल्स हैं, हर एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट को ये कहा गया कि टॉप 10 क्रिमिनल्स आपके यहाँ कौन ऐसे ऐसे क्रिमिनल्स हैं जिनकी क्रिमिनल हिस्ट्री बहुत सॉलिड है। उन क्रिमिनल हिस्ट्री वाले क्रिमिनल्स जो हैं, वाई दे आर एट लार्ज, वाई नॉट दे बीइंग अकाउंटेड फॉर, दे शुड बी सेंट टू जेल। And that is the reason why I told you that so many criminals, they pleaded for their they wanted to go back to the jails rather than be on bail,
Yeah,
because they
exactly.
were scared. लेकिन ये इंगेजमेंट जो है उसमें किसी भी इनकाउंटर का जो पुलिस इंगेजमेंट हुआ जिसमें क्रिमिनल्स मारे गए बिकॉज दे फायर्ड ऑन द पुलिस पार्टी एंड पुलिस पार्टी रिटेलिएटेड बाय फायरिंग अपॉन देम, और जिसमें क्रिमिनल, उसमें हम लोगों ने इस बात का ख्याल रखा कि सभी चीज़ों को रूल ऑफ लॉ के हिसाब से किया जाए, उनके खिलाफ उस पूरे इंसिडेंट्स में मैजिस्ट्रियल इंक्वायरी हो, केसेस दर्ज हों, इन्वेस्टिगेशंस जो है इंडिपेंडेंटली हो, ह्यूमन राइट्स कमीशंस के जितने भी डायरेक्टिव्स हैं उसका पालन किया जाए, सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जो भी गाइडलाइंस है उसको भी देखा जाए और तब किया जाए। एंड कैन यू बिलीव कि कोई भी ऐसा इनकाउंटर नहीं था जिसके खिलाफ कोई प्रोटेस्ट, मास प्रोटेस्ट हुआ हो और वो हुआ हो। कोई हम लोगों को स्ट्रिक्चर्स नहीं मिले सुप्रीम कोर्ट और हाई कोर्ट से कि इस पर, बिकॉज दे वर ऑल जेन्युइन इनकाउंटर्स इन विच वी लॉस्ट आवर ओन पुलिसमैन। हम लोगों ने अपने पुलिस मैन को भी खोया है उसमें जिसमें कि वो किए, और बहुत से ऐसे इनकाउंटर्स थे जिसमें कि इनकाउंटर्स में अरेस्ट हुए। आइडिया वाज नॉट टू किल देम, आइडिया वाज टू अरेस्ट देम, एंड लॉट ऑफ thousands and thousands of people were arrested, criminals were arrested.
So can you tell the audience today that during your tenure there was not a single fake encounter?
There was not a single fake encounter. I can vouch on this. And if there is any encounter which has been probed, which has been inquired by the police and magistrate.
So all the encounters were probed by the magistrate
or the police.
And they were all found
yes,
genuine encounters.
Right.
Very nice. And sir, after you reformed the UP police, means of course after that you retired, but before that you also held NDRF and CISF, and as far as I remember, you also mentioned recently that you undertook disaster management while during floods in Jhelum and also during Nepal earthquake. Those are very, very difficult tasks, and you had to undertake at a very short notice.
Right. I was in 2014. I was made DG NDRF, and barely joining for few days. In fact, 4 or 5 days, there was a massive flood, urban flood in J&K, in Srinagar and other parts of the state. And I rushed to that state, stayed there for 2 weeks, and I galvanized the entire machinery of NDRF, and we did a very good job there. Our boys, our team, they evacuated, and they evacuated almost 52,000 marooned people, and we provided relief measures. We gave food, and we distributed food and other things. And that was the time when J&K really realized that there is a force called NDRF. You know, nobody knew about it, National Disaster Response Force. So that was a splendid job done by NDRF. And thereafter, in 2015, the Indian government, the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, directed us to go to Nepal when on 25th of April 2015, Nepal was struck by a massive earthquake of 7.8 magnitude. And we were the first to reach there. Barely 6 or 7 hours after that, we landed at Kathmandu and we started our rescue operations then and there, day in and day out. And I mean, 11 लाइव विक्टिम्स को हम लोगों ने 16 लाइव विक्टिम के टोटल में 11 लाइव विक्टिम्स वेयर बाय द इंडियन टीम बाय एनडीआरएफ एंड हम लोगों की भूमिका को यूनाइटेड नेशंस ने भी अप्रिशिएट किया. हम लोग वहाँ पे 2 सप्ताह से ज़्यादा रहे और कई लोगों की जानें हम लोगों ने बचाई. हम लोगों ने कई ऑपरेशंस किए जिसका विवरण मैंने अपनी किताब में किया है कि किस प्रकार हम लोगों ने रात दिन मेहनत करके और न केवल नेपाल की जनता को बल्कि कुछ अन्य जनता मतलब अन्य देशों के भी नागरिकों को वहाँ से निकाला. और उसके बाद वहाँ पे सबसे बड़ी चीज़ थी कि 34 देश के करीब 76 टीमें आई थी जिसमें आप कोई भी नाम ले लीजिए किसी देश का, उसकी टीम वहाँ थी, अमेरिका की, चाइना की, और उन सबों के बीच वी वर आउटस्टैंडिंग. वी वर सिंपली आउटस्टैंडिंग दैट वी कुड एक्सक्रिएट 11 live victims out of 16.
So I'm sure, sir, people will get to read many more things if they go through the book, Crime, Grime and Gumption. And I'm sure, pretty sure that people, in fact, people in the force, if they go through the book, they'll learn many things, how to go about their duty. And wishing you all the best for your book and for your future also, whatever endeavor you take up. It was very nice talking to you.
Same here, Sharji. Thank you so much for inviting me on this show. Thank you.